I created a community for ticket resellers. Hi, I'm AP The Plug, a successful ticket reseller. I've helped several people start their own online ticket business. Now I'm offering you access to our exclusive membership program, complete with resources, tools, and coaching to help you succeed. With our program, you can earn extra income, enjoy a flexible schedule, and follow proven strategies to succeed. Don't wait. Click the link below to get started today and transform your financial.
Yeah. Period. He made the right choice.
Yeah. Shannon Sharpe, man. We didn't get a chance to talk about this together, man. And we doing our weekly recap, so I think it's good to this, let's talk about it, man. Because, when the first day it came out, it was kind of like, all right, we don't know. But like I was saying this before, it's like, I was saying this about like, when we talk about the Glorilla situation and, the women, the over-sexualization thing, is like somebody pop up and leak, a nude of this or a nude of that. To me, this is the same type of thing. I feel like, I don't know if he came out and said he's promoting a sex pill or something like that. I was hearing Shannon Sharpe or whatever. Whatever the case may be. His team lied and said that he was hacked or whatever. What are you trying to prove, bro? Are you trying to prove that you're not hitting the men? Like, what was the point of that? Even like calling the lady's name. That's my Michelle. Like, who does that during sex? Who the hell does that? Like, I mean, I don't know. But I just think that the man's damn near 70. I think he's way past that. I don't know if it was him that wanted to do it. I don't know if somebody put him up to it. But come on, man. Why always got to do nutty shit like that? Why? What's your thoughts, man?
This is the part of the game that we're in that I hate.
Right.
I hate it because Shannon Sharpe, I've known that name my whole life from football.
Yep.
And he is, and argue with your mama, one of the top 5 greatest tight ends to have ever lived. He is an NFL Hall of Famer. He is one of the greatest athletes to ever play the game. And he has to put out not even is he one of the most popular NFL athletes, he's one of the most popular content creators right now.
The most probably, yeah.
That we have out here.
Right.
Shannon Sharpe does not need to do this, but Shannon Sharpe felt the need to do this.
Took the oath.
Bro, I got to say it. It hurts me to say this. It hurts me to say this. Shannon Sharpe's a fucking clown.
Woo, woo, woo. Illuminati.
You with us. Shannon Sharpe's a fucking, and it hurts me to say that shit, man, because for you to feel like, for you to be damn near, like you said, 50, 60, 70 years old, you're a grown man, could be a grandfather, to feel the need to do that so that the internet and the world can talk about you was 100% a publicity stunt. I'm not trying to hear shit. Oh, you got nervous, so you said you were hacked, and then your team shut it off. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of it. And it just goes to show you the type of bullshit we're into now. This is content in 2024. This is how you create and give art in 2024. Y'all getting mad at Kendrick for creating art, but y'all sitting back and diving into this shit. Man, the world is fucked.
And it's like, come on, you ain't have to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
You got the most poppin'est show, 2 of the most poppin'est shows. When you put on Nightcap, it's 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 people watching that at night. Nobody's doing numbers like that except Kai Cenat and them other dudes. I Show Speed and shit like that.
Yep.
Nobody's doing numbers. I mean, your big major networks are probably not even doing numbers like that on cable. And you're doing that, and this is what you relegate yourself to. It makes me think, man, I hate to have to go here. It makes me think, like, is this some type of a ritual or something? Or something like you know, all right, you crossed over. Like, we got to know this guy as somebody who's like, yo, why can't it just be that you're just a great journalist and just leave it at that?
Yeah.
Why stoop to that level? So I got to agree with you. That's some clown shit, bro.
Clown shit, bro.
Like, in no way I could say if you were like 22, 23, damn, I think he's 62 years old.
If Kai Cenat or I Show Speed, like you just said, did this, nobody talking about it.
Right.
We're not. Because we expect it.
Right. And I think that, that's the issue in the part. I think, because he was getting a lot of rumors that he was, fruitcake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the way he came out dressed and things like that, a lot of rumors. I feel like he felt like he had to prove his manhood. Which, like, if you ain't that, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. He felt like he had to do it, and I guess he proved it on the video. He was tearing Michelle's ass up.
So we think.
What I mean? So yeah, it could have been,
And now you leave room for all that. Now you leave room for all
that.
I'm trying to say we don't know. Man. This shit is so crazy. This shit is so, and that's the thing. Whether you was fucking with a woman, a man, a tramp, whatever the case may be, that is your business. It ain't nobody business but yours. But you invited us into this nonsense, and you got people and grown men sharing it. It is crazy out here.
And then kids, I know kids follow this dude, teenagers and stuff.
You know it,
man. But this is the clown shit we talk about in this industry.
Clown shit, dog.
Yeah, nobody can just be a stand-up grown man journalist, or stand-up grown man entrepreneur, or stand-up grown man whatever. It always got to be a clown show attached to it. Think about it. All the people shucking and jiving, dancing, smiling and beguiling. Nobody sits there as serious men and women and just have real conversations. And Shannon Sharpe was that at one point. But he had to stoop to this level. So, ESPN is not going to do anything. Why would they? Just making more ratings to their show. He probably done made them hundreds of millions of dollars since that shit happened. Because people wanted to tune in now and hear him talk about. Did he talk about it on the show with Stephen A. Smith and him?
Probably not ESPN. He did it on Nightcap.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm seeing clips go around.
Brand.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Nevertheless, people still want to tune in to see him. So
Yep.
I don't know, man. We always want to think outside the box here. I think all the stuff that we said is exactly all of that stuff, in one.
And let me say this public service announcement to any grown man
Right.
who physically searched out that video to listen to Shannon Sharpe's 56-year-old ass have sex with a woman and listen to it. Question yourself.
Oh, my God.
What are we doing in 2024? Oh, shit, Shannon Sharpe did? Let me...
Man.
Something wrong with you, bro. I'm looking you right in the face.
Man.
So I ain't talking about the women. Y'all, something wrong with you.
Michelle. That's my Michelle.
Lord. Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, man. But, that is what it is. You got anything else over there?
I want to talk a quick sports topic real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Tua Tagovailoa, man.
Yeah, too.
They had the game yesterday. They got their ass whipped. But besides that, we see Tua get hit by DeMar Hamlin, coincidentally enough, go down.
Really? It was him?
It's DeMar Hamlin.
Wow.
And when you look at the hit, it wasn't dirty. It didn't even look that vicious. But because of the history that he has with concussions, he goes down. He starts losing motor skills again. It's scary, man. It's the second time live we've seen him go through something like this. It's his fifth concussion that we know about, this third in the NFL.
Right.
It's time for Tua, in your opinion, to hang it up, bro.
I think it's a tough decision, man, because when it's a sport that we love so much, and I know Tua loves it, anybody who's in that football fraternity, not just NFL, once you play the sport one time, you fall in love with it. So I could see how it's hard, for somebody to walk away, but he's reached the pinnacle of this thing, man. He just got like $100-something million contract. Mm-hmm. Your grandkids are good as long as you do right things with the money. Unless you want to, no disrespect to people like Muhammad Ali and, some of the boxers that you see out there that slurring their speech, can walk. You want to enjoy your grandchildren, your children. I think it might be time for him to, to hang it up, because the concussions are very serious, even though it happens a lot. It's a brain injury, and that CTE is very, very real. You almost like at this point, and then even the other aspect of it, let's say you don't slur your speech. What if you turn to a goddamn psycho and go Aaron Hernandez and kill your babies and kill this? I'm not, I don't want none of that to happen.
Of course, right.
These are look at some of the symptoms of CTE. It's aggression and all this and that. So it's no reason why you shouldn't walk away at this point. You made it. You made it. But that's just my take on it.
Yeah, and my take is exactly as yours, but I heard a perspective that's interesting to me, and by no means do I don't want to see Tua play no more. That was scary. That's the second time we've seen that. This dude is 27 years old. It's like, whoa. Well, you take another hit, or we don't know what the hits that you've taken now are going to do to you when you're 40, 41, 42.
Yeah.
We don't know the effect on that, and it's a brain. I was listening to Bart Scott this morning, former NFL player, was a savage on that D-line. I think he played for the Jets and the Ravens, if I'm not mistaken. He said that you spend your whole life, you play a game that you've loved from 8 to about 19, 20 for free.
That's a fact.
Play it for free. You give your body, you give your all to this game for free. And you finally make it to where you can go, yo, this is fun. This is something I could do for the rest of my life. A dopamine fix like no other, watching 80,000 people either cheer or boo for you. And now you're told you can't do it anymore. Like, it's a tough decision to make, especially when you've just made money to change your family's life forever.
Right.
I hope there's people in his circle that tell him, bro, it's not worth it. Because the 27-year-old and me, wasn't nobody telling me shit. I was doing what I wanted to do. I didn't care about the repercussions. I didn't care about the outcome. I'll get to it when I get to it. And I just hope that somebody can protect him from himself, because the NFL is going to clear him, right? They're not going. He's going to clear concussion protocol at some point, and then at that point, it's going to be like, okay, if you just leave it up to him, I guarantee he's going to play. So hopefully, there's people in his corner that are just at least educating him and giving him the sack of the repercussions, you know what I mean, and the consequences of what can happen if you take another hit, or if you take, you know what I mean. So,
Mike McDaniel,
yeah,
he has something to say. He said when they asked him about the possibility of Tua retiring, he said, "It will be so wrong of me to even sniff that subject. I'm going to plead with everybody that does genuinely care that retirement should be the last thing on your mind." What's your thoughts?
I mean, he's gonna say what the coach is supposed to say. First off, I like him. I like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he seemed
yeah.
like he genuinely cares about his team. He cares about the players on his team. We've seen him on that podium cry many a time. Look like he's ready to cry right there. This is my thing though. If Tua is cleared, he's gonna play him. They want to win.
I don't think Tua's going to retire.
I don't think he's gonna retire.
No.
And
Does he wear them Guardian caps? How much does that help any?
maybe you or I, we ain't never had a concussion, but him,
Yeah. You're right.
like,
Yeah.
did you see the hit yesterday?
I didn't get a chance to see it.
Take a look at the hit, and you
Right.
tell me if it's something that should cause a human being to react the way he reacted. Right. That's coming from somebody that is dealing with some shit. Like, it wasn't that hard of a hit.
Right.
Yeah, it came up top. DeMar Hamlin did not get flagged. It wasn't a dirty hit. Tua kind of puts his shoulder down and gain an extra yard or two. It's physical. It's football.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it now.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad for him to react the way he's reacting.
Yeah, let me watch it one more time.
Yeah. So it's like, man, like we seen running backs take those kind of hits all the time.
Oh man, yeah.
You see his reaction?
Yeah.
It's like, it's disturbing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, he's gonna, and I don't want to see this happen. Hopefully he don't have another concussion. He has no ill effect.
I know.
I think he's gonna put himself in a situation, keep going and put his life on the line. I really think that's what it's gonna be. I just don't see him retiring. I think he's gonna I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
And he's gonna put his life on the line.
Yeah.
For the sport. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins may be able to put him on like IR based off of what happened, so he could be out for 4 weeks.
Okay.
After that, I pretty much can guarantee we're going to see Tua again unless he decides to retire. And if he does, I'd be happy as hell. But I don't think it's going to happen either.
Right.
I'll leave it at that. So you
Right.
said it right on. The football players put their lives on the line every time they go out there. Tua will be putting his life on the line.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe he wants to be a sacrifice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he don't want to get a concussion, but maybe like, man, I ain't doing. I'm not stopping, bro. I love this shit.
I love this shit.
Man.
And who was telling you what to do at 27?
Right. Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
We'll definitely see. But yeah, man, another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast and the book. We definitely appreciate everybody listening in. And as always, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you share the video and subscribe to the channel. That's your brother Sam Man, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm your brother Oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Together we are the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast.